Hey, this is Mark from Georgetown County School District, and I'm going to show our academic team coaches how to go ahead and create some sample slides, some sample Google slides. I'm also going to show you how to go ahead and save those as a shortcut, and then I'm going to show you how to create some sample PowerPoint slides for your teams to go ahead and have some practice on before the actual net research event. So the first one I'm going to start with is actually creating and sharing Google Slides. Quite simple. What you're going to do to kind of help the students is when you assign these, I would not have them log into their Google accounts, so that way they're practicing outside of their accounts just like they would when they get to the tech fair. So with this, as a teacher, the way that you're going to set it up, you're going to go ahead, once you sign into Google with your organizational account, you're going to go ahead and click on the waffle, go to your drive. And then once you're in your drive, you can see that what I've done is I've created 2 of the sample slides. I've got one for grade 3 and 4 and one for grade 5. So I'm going to show you how I created these. I'm just going to come up to New, and then I'm going to come down to Google Slides. And I'll click on Google Slides, and then all I'm going to do is, you saw earlier when I was over here that I had grades 3 and 4 and the grade 5 one, so now I just need grade 6. So I'm going to come up to the top, I'm going to click on Untitled Presentation, and I'm going to name this one grade 6 because this is the template that my 6th grade team would practice on. So after I've done that, now all I'm going to do is come over here to Share, and where it says Get Shareable Link, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And you'll see that by default it goes to anyone at Georgetown County School District with the link can view. So I'm going to change these settings. I'm going to click on this down arrow, and then I'm going to come all the way down here to More, because I want to change it to this. Anyone with a link, so I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to come down to their access, and I'm going to make it so anyone with a link can edit. And now I'm going to go ahead and save. And you can see right here is the link that it provided me, so I would just choose Copy Link. And it shows me link is copied to the clipboard. So I can just hit Done. When I close this, you'll see that back in my drive, I now have grade 6, grade 5, and grades 3 and 4. So now I want to share these with the students. So, quite simply, since I just copied the shareable link from grade 6, now I'm going to create a shortcut for my students to access. So for this, I'm going to show you on my desktop. I'm just going to come over to a blank area here. I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to go to New. And you can see that shortcut is an option. So I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to paste the address from the clipboard. So I just right-clicked and hit paste, or Control-V works. I'm going to hit Next, and I'm going to call this Grade 6 Net Research. And I'll call it Net Research, and I'll put probably Google Slides. So that way I'll know the difference. And when I hit Finish, you'll see that now anyone that clicks on this shortcut, it'll take them right into the slide, and then they can begin editing the slide without having to sign into Google or anything like that. So I would do the same thing. I would come into grade 5, and again, I would share this. So the way that I would, same thing. If I come in here, I would just click Share. I would go to Get Shareable Link, and then again, this is where I need to change it so that anyone with the link can access. So I select Can View, go to More, come up here, and click on anyone with a link, and change the access to Can Edit. I hit Save. I copy my link. Hit Done. Now I'll close out of this, and again I'll create another shortcut. I'll go to New, I'll right click, I'll go to New, I'll go to shortcut. I'm going to paste in that address. So again, I can right click and hit paste, or I can hit Control V. And then I'm going to name this. This one was grade 5, Net Research, Google Slides. I'm going to hit finish. So again, those are my Google Slides. So I've shown you how to create demo Google Slides. I've shown you how to create shortcuts. And now finally, the last option we have is through Microsoft. So to give your students a sample Microsoft PowerPoint Online, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign into Microsoft. And you can do this from any of the home pages, the school home pages. If you go to like Andrews Elementary, if you work there, you'll see there's an Office 365 sign-on. I just happen to have it in my shortcuts. You will sign in to Office 365. It's the same password as everything else. I would suggest going into your OneDrive for Business, much like we went into our Google Drive. And once you get in your OneDrive for Business, I would suggest creating a folder. If you don't know how to do that, it's pretty simple. Just go up to New, and then you choose Folder, and it'll walk you through naming it. I actually have in here, I have a, in my 2017-18, I have an academic fair folder that I'm going to use for this sample. And inside this, you can see I have a grade 3 and 4 PowerPoint Online, and I have a grade 5 PowerPoint Online. So I'm going to show you how to create a PowerPoint Online to share with your students. Again, you just simply come up to New and click this down arrow. You go to PowerPoint Presentation. It's going to go ahead and open for you inside Office 365 and PowerPoint Online. So the first thing here is I'm going to name this just like I did before. So I'm going to call this grade 6 because that's the one that I was missing. And then all I'm going to do is once I click off of that, you'll see that it saves automatically. So I'm going to go to Share Now. I click on Share. And by default, mine goes with anyone with a link can view and edit. If yours doesn't go to this, what you'll do is just simply click on this drop down. You'll choose anyone, and then where it says allow editing, you'll make sure that that's selected. And then just hit apply. And now what we're going to do is down here where it says copy link, I'm going to click on copy link, and one more time I'll hit copy. The green check tells me that I've copied it. So now, just like before, I'm going to go ahead and create my shortcut now that I've got that link. So I'll come down here, right click again, go to New, Shortcut. I will paste in that address to the PowerPoint that I just had. And this time I'm going to call this grade 6 Net Research, and I'm going to call this PowerPoint. And then hit finish. And you'll see, same thing as before. Again, if I just click on this, anyone that clicks on it, it's going to open right up, and it'll take them into that PowerPoint online, so that way students can use this. So again, you would do the same thing. Let me close these out. Once you have all 3 teams created, just like I've done inside my 2017-18 academic fair folder, once you have all 3 created, you'll do the same thing. You'll click in these, you'll share them, and then again, you will paste that link. You just need to make sure that the share settings are correct, and then your students can get into these and begin practicing. Good luck going forward, and I'll email your tech coach if you have any questions.